Hello, pioneers, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Welcome to the finale. We are going to be building ballistic warp drives, and we're going to be completing project assembly. Rolling credits and finishing the game this stream, hopefully. We think that's our plan. Let's get over here and check it out and see if we're right. So, first and foremost, let's turn everything off for a moment. So I'm not sure exactly what we need here. We're going to have to configure this and get it all set up and then turn it all on. We need... Well, we're going to need you in a minute. Let's see. What are you making? Magnetic field generators. I don't think we need you anymore. So I think we're turning you off and getting rid of you. I think that's fine. Let's see what we're actually going to be doing here. So, we're going to change your recipe to... Oh dear, how are these made? Ballistic warp drive is made in a manufacturer. Alright, so we're actually done with you. That's fine. Let's figure out how all this is gonna work. What was this? That we can leave in place. Alright, so we're gonna have a manufacturer here. That's probably fine. Our output will come over here like this. And you are going to be making the ballistic warp drive. Alright, you are going to be overclocked. And some are slooped. And you're going to produce 5 per minute. Very nice. You're going to need thermal propulsion rockets, singularity cells, and superposition oscillators, plus dark matter crystals. Alright. So we know that our superposition oscillators come from over here. We're going to be needing 5 per minute, and we're currently producing, looks like 8 per minute. So let's remove the summer sloop and put it at 5 per minute. That gives us 125 dark matter residue. From the superposition oscillator. You're pulling in dark crystals and crystal oscillators and alkali aluminum sheets and excited photonic matter. That's all good. Okay. So you will, I guess, output directly. How many do we have in here? We've got none in here. Okay, so we can get rid of you. All right, so you're output number 1. You're the superposition oscillators. 5 per minute. Coming on in here. Looks good. Dark matter crystals we're going to deal with later. Singularity cells and thermal propulsion rockets we're going to put in through a couple of containers. So let's get those containers down. Organization, storage container. Which way is out? Yeah, we have that right. All right, so we're going to need the superposition no, we're going to need the singularity cells and the thermal propulsion rockets. Let's get the singularity cells. Those are producing over here. What are you doing? You're done. We're done with you. You don't need to be here anymore. We are getting a little full over here, but I guess that's okay. We'll take all these, pop them into one of the containers. There's singularity cells. Thermal propulsion rockets we have over here. We have a bunch of them over here somewhere. I think they're back here. This was the assembly director system. This was the thermal propulsion rockets. All right, let's get those planted in. We only need 200 of these to beat the game, so it's very exciting. It's not gonna take much. And I think I actually want to redo this like this. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so you're getting some of what you need. The superposition oscillators will get when that turns on, and you need 100 dark matter crystals. So, how many dark matter crystals are we producing? You were done with. A lot of this we can get rid of if we need to. Which means, all right, so we've got 125 residue going back to those guys. Let's see what 125 gets us. So we want 1/2 and 1/4. So 1/2 plus 1/4 of 1/2 is 62.5, I believe. That'll eat up 125 dark matter crystals per minute and make 12.5. Or it'll eat up the dark matter residue and produce 12.5 dark matter crystals. So I don't think that's enough. We're going to need more. Yeah, you're going to need... You need 30 per minute to make the oscillators. And you over here need 100 per minute. So we need 130. So we need another way to produce these. So right now we're producing them from absorbing the dark matter residue. What's the other way to produce them? Dark matter residue and diamonds. Time crystals. And dark matter residue. 75 per minute to get 30. Okay, we probably want to use the time crystal recipe here. And let's do that. We also need some over here, right? For more singularity cells. We might not need more singularity cells. Hold on. So if we select the time crystal recipe, we can get 150 per minute, and we set 130 per minute, I believe. So we need more dark matter residue, and we need more time crystals. I guess we can cut this in half to 65 and throw in some summer sloops. That helps us out. Now we just need 162.5 dark matter residue and some time crystals. Time crystals we can get. Time crystals we have over here. I can't remember exactly where. They're down below. Yeah. Let's see. Which side are the time crystals? On the front side? Okay. So we need a splitter here. And then we take the time crystals. Yep, back and over. Okay. Backing over like this. And then, well, that's a little bit too far, I guess. Meh, it is what it is. Let's just get it built. All right, there's our time crystals going in. So we need more dark matter residue. Production paused. Okay. So we're producing 125. We need another 162.5 minus 125. We need another 37.5 dark matter residue. I'm not quite sure how to get that. Dark matter residue can be made directly from reanimated SAM. Okay, that works. And that's produced in a converter. Production rate 100 per minute. So we need a converter with a little bit of reanimated SAM. That can go right here for now. We'll put a production, we'll put a converter. We'll line this up with this pipe, I think. That looks good. And we need 37.5. So that's 18.75 reanimated SAM per minute. We have reanimated SAM down below. Let's just grab some from down here. Yeah, I don't know how much wait, I've forgotten how much we need. Let's head back up and check. You're going to need 18.75 per minute. So one machine should do it, I think. Let's check. How many are you making? You're making 48.75 per minute. Okay. Let's just put a splitter here. And come out and over. Yep. You're making, yeah, you're making lots. Okay. Bring you over here, take you up to the top. I don't know how high you'll go. You'll go that high. All right. I'm not going to worry about anything fancy here. We're just going to get this done. Let's see. Where do I want that input? Over here? Yeah. Okay. All right, so there's the reanimated SAM that we need. You're producing the dark matter residue, 37.5 going in. That plus the time crystals should make the dark matter crystals we need, 130 per minute. And then those go in here. This turns on and makes superposition oscillators. And then we need a few more crystals going over here. So why don't we put a splitter, grab something like this, and run it up to here. Okay. So you're getting everything you need to make ballistic warp drives at 5 per minute. There we go. And that's it, right? We're going to need 200 of these. So for each one we make, we need 5 singularity cells. So we will need 1,000 singularity cells. That's kind of the limiter for us, is the singularity cells. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 200. We need more singularity cells, and we need them like stat. So you're already kind of overclocked as far as you'll go. You're not going to be getting any dark matter crystals, though, will you? No. Okay. So we have overflow set up for the dark matter crystals, which means... Let's see, where do we want this? We want this as high as we can get it, I think, to produce as many as we can as fast as we can. So you could eat up 50 dark matter crystals per minute. Let's get another 50 dark matter crystals per minute going. Hey, Dane Williams, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So crystals, you're making 65. We want another 50. That's 110.5 or 115. Which needs another... So instead of what we had before... No, that's wrong. Hold on. This was at 60. And we got a double multiplier in. So if I want another 50 crystals... we add another 20... We add 25 to this. Right? Because we get the output multiplier, so we add 25 per minute more. So that gets us to 90 total. So 162.5 is what we're going to need in terms of extra whatever. This goes to 90. And now I need 225. So I need another 62.5 residue. So this gets us up to 100, right? 37.5 plus 2.5 is 40, plus 60 is, yeah, 100. Okay. And it needs 50 reanimated SAM per minute, which means we actually don't have enough reanimated SAM. I need a little bit more. Just hitting tier 9 yourself? Well done. Good job. Why don't we just take the full output here of these two and send that up. There we go. That should be enough reanimated SAM. I need to shepherd some more concrete and iron plates around. But you're making 100, and there's 25 plus coming in here. Let's make sure we have our numbers right. So you're making 100 dark matter residue. And you're making what? 125, so that's 225. And you're consuming 225? Right? And you're making 180 dark matter crystals, of which 130 are in use here and 50 over there. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I just got to keep ferrying concrete and iron plates around, and we should be able to wrap this up. I think I checked earlier. It seemed like concrete was the big question. The big demand that we weren't going to be easily able to fulfill. So let's grab what we can. And I need to find some more. We're going to need iron plates too. All right, where can I get more concrete? Well, there's a concrete line down here that has a lot on it that I don't really need for whatever it's being used for right now. So, I mean, I guess some of it's being used for nuclear power, but that should last for a minute or two. Let's see if I can remember where this comes up. Comes up here. 400 concrete. Do I have more concrete than that? I don't think I do. All right. Let's temporarily get some of this for ourselves by doing something like this. There we go. That'll load up some of that. All right, let's go deliver what we have to make more singularity cells. Knowing the huge resource requirements for tier 9, I've been using pure wet recipes for almost every node since tier 6, but boy am I tired of refineries. Yeah, I feel ya. I've been using a lot of trains to shuffle large amounts of resources around. Alright, so how are you doing? Why are you idle? You're not getting dark matter crystals. Why is that? There should be extra dark matter crystals coming through. And they should be flowing along there. I guess they're they're starting to back up, I guess. And then eventually, yeah, okay, they're backing up. All right. Let's get what concrete we have in here. And what iron plates we have in here. Guess I should figure out some math. I don't know. We'll keep ferrying stuff around until we get where we need to be. I'm just gonna have to baby this through the last couple of legs. Okay, dark matter crystals, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine on everything. Superposition oscillators and whatnot. Okay. So you're making ballistic warp drives for me. That's good news. We've got 31 of 200 already. Let me go grab some of that concrete. Yeah, it's not a lot. Well, let me figure out how many I need, or how much I need to finish this. So we need about 150 of these, which means we need about, well, it's 5 for 2. So, all right, what's the max number? If we were going to make 200 ballistic warp drives, we've got a multiplier. So we really only need 100. For every 2, we need 5, so 5, 250. We need 250 singularity cells, I guess. How many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're almost done already. And we've already got, yeah, that should be enough resources to finish the job. Redoing your starter base with just smelters and constructors last night felt almost wrong. Yeah. I mean, this was my third playthrough, so I had a starter base, but I got rid of it very quickly and built this sky factory. Which is quite large. I guess that's going to finish up the game for me, so I just have to wait now. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I guess I'll put that concrete back just in case it somehow interrupts the nuclear plant. It might, theoretically. But yeah, let's take a look here. So yeah, pretty early on, I used the northern forest star. This is my third playthrough, so I had done grassy plains, or fields, or whatever it's called. I had done the dune desert. Or the rocky desert, not the dune desert. I did the rocky desert. And I wanted to do northern forest for the last playthrough. The third playthrough. And I built this massive sky base. So here's my big old sky base. This is the final look at what I built, I guess. And you can see my power plant's down there on the coast north of the desert. We have computers there. What else have we got? That was fuel power, and then aluminum's over there, also down there, along with a lot of other stuff. Way down there, we have some resources being turned into aluminum as well. And then I forget what that is. That's like a giant plastic factory. And then we have the supercomputer over in the swamp. So, yeah, this was, it's actually kind of pretty big compared to the size of the, map. It's a good chunk. It's a good, like, 3-4% of the area of the map. My factory. It's not bad. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Didn't spend much time in vehicles, aside from trains, in this playthrough. Your Sky Factory's on the western oil coast. Gotcha. And you did Rocky Desert in Update N? And again for 1.0. Yeah, I did Rocky Desert for Update 7 in January of 2023. And I kind of burned out on it because I went hard on aesthetics. And tried to make everything gorgeous and pretty and perfect, and kind of burned out right around my turbo fuel factory. But so for this playthrough, I really wanted to beat the game. I wanted to get to the end. So I said, I'm not going to worry about aesthetics. I'm just going to build stuff that works and get it all connected up and make it. And then we'll see what happens from there. Anyway, thanks for stopping by for the finale here. I had fair amounts of viewers throughout the playthrough. I think the highest number of viewers I had was 25, which was probably the most I've ever had. But there's been a hardcore of like 8 or 9 viewers who've watched most of the stream through. And I've been very glad to have them, but none of them are here right now. So I'm glad I have somebody who knows what it means to finish the game here. How are you doing? You're doing okay? You got everything you need? How are we doing on ballistics? 55. Okay, so this, I just have to like, it's going to take a while, huh? Yeah, it's just going to take a while. I mean, I guess I could make another one to speed things up. Another manufacturer and feed more of these items in. I guess there's no reason not to, except for this guy. So we'll have to put these back in and get more of these made. But yeah, I can make another one real quick. Let's just throw a merger on there. Copy you over here. Try and speed things up a little bit. How many summer sloops do I have left? 6? Perfect. Okay. And let's just do some containers again, I guess. And why are those not... Yeah, that's difference for some reason. There we go. All right. All right. Yep, you're ready to go. So you need some of this. We'll put in the thermal whatchamajiggies. That's their technical name. Where are they? Thermal propulsion rockets. Let's get some singularity cells over here. Get a few more from over here, maybe. Oh, yeah. We got plenty. You popped in from time to time. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you there. But in that case, welcome back. Okay. What else do I need? That's the singularity belts. We need some of these dark matter crystals. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? All right. Well. Why don't we have you handle that? We'll get you some dark matter crystals, or some time crystals, rather. And you're gonna need... You are gonna need some more of this. I can't remember how many it needs per minute. But... let's just run this over here. I guess this is going to be the third one? Yeah, why not? Alright, so we'll get some dark matter crystals come from over there. How many do you need? You need 100 per minute. Okay. 100 per minute. Oh, my last 2 summer sloops went in. Okay, well, it's fine. 66.5, I guess? Oh, 0.666. There we go. So you're going to need 166.6 dark matter residue as well. Let's get something set up for that. Need a junction. And a pipe. You're going to make dark matter residue. Need 166.667. 169 should work. You're going to need some reanimated SAM. So I'll need a couple more of these coming over. Where are you going up to? Here, let's come down from here. I guess that's fine. Not super worried about aesthetics. I'm worried about throughput right now. Okay, so the reanimated SAM travels up. It's turned into dark matter residue. Yep, you go into the pipe. It actually needs to be kind of exact, doesn't it? Because we're recycling some from somewhere else. Okay, that dark matter residue goes in here. We turn this on. You make 100 dark matter crystals per minute. Start setting them over here. Okay, looks good. And then to finish, we need one more thing, which is the oscillators, right? Yeah, okay. So I need all the extra oscillators from you. Where are all your oscillators going? In here? Yeah, okay. I'll give you 2 extras and put the rest over in here. There we go. More ballistic warp drives per minute. Doubled, right? Where are we sitting, by the way? Almost 100. So another, I don't know how long this takes. So what are we making now? We're making 10 per minute? So I need another 10 minutes. I need to kill 10 minutes of time. I don't know what to do with that. But in 10 minutes, we'll have everything we need to finish the game, which is exciting. I don't know if exciting is the right word. Like, melancholy, I feel a little bit. I've spent so much time in this game over the years. I've spent so long learning its ins and outs and building stuff and just enjoying everything it has to offer with its massive challenge. And so to know it's going to be over, like over, is a mixed feeling. Like, one, there's definitely a sense of accomplishment and happiness and pride to have finally achieved it. Finally, I'm finally going to beat the game after 5 years of playing it. But at the same time, there's that like, well, there's nothing quite like this. And with all the challenges complete, it won't have the same feeling going back and doing it again. Like I'd have to do something different with a 4th playthrough, which is a long ways off if it ever happens. So there is it's a little bittersweet to wrap things up and finish, I guess. For lack of anything else to do, I guess I'll go find a geyser. What am I looking for? A geyser, right? Where's the nearest geyser? Let's go get some extra free power. Okay, there's one real close by. I did not know that. Oh yeah, right there, huh? Okay. Let's see what we can make happen here. Power, geothermal generator. So if I plop that on there, then can I overclock it or what? No, it just produces some stuff for me. Okay, fair enough. I mean, 600 megawatts is 600 megawatts. And it's technically 660, I think, because I have the alien power improver thing. So I get the extra 10%. Another one 600 meters this way. Like, I literally have nothing else to do, so I guess we're going to do this. I've unlocked virtually every recipe in the game. I've built all the buildings. I've unlocked all the tiers, almost all the tiers. Like, the last ones don't super matter. We got all the summer sloops. We got all the Mercer spheres. Heard all the dialogue from between Ada and the planet. So, like, we're basically done. We're just waiting for the finale here. Where do I have power that I can connect this to? Over here? There we go. There's a little bit more power. That's 1.5 gigawatts right there. Where's the next one? It's over in this direction, I think. That's over here. Okay. I don't know how much of the resources on the map I've consumed, but I would wager it's a good amount. Like, probably at least a third of all resource nodes on the map. Well, not resource nodes, but total resource count, I would think, are mine now. Like, over in the Dune Desert, you've got like 20 impure nodes. I didn't touch any of those, but like, node count and resource count are different things. Where's this next geyser? Over here? Oh, there's a few of them over here, huh? Okay, so you're in the middle of the map, or the middle of the pond here. Where's my nearest power connection? I guess over there somewhere? Like, anywhere I go on the map, there's bound to be something. I'm bound to be close to something that I built that is connected to the grid. I only had one shutdown, too. And it was, this morning's stream, I did not have enough power to support all the quantum encoders I had running, unfortunately. Ohio says, first of all, welcome to the channel. Ohio says you can always 100% the achievements. Yeah, some games I enjoy doing that, but I'm not sure I want to do that for this game. They're not even part of my routine achievements. They're only like in-game, right? So they're not like... If it was like PlayStation trophies, then maybe, or Xbox achievements, but they're their own thing, sort of, so... Let me zoom in here and... Is there more than... How many are there? Geysers. Is that other resources? There we go. No, it's just these two. Alright. So if I want to connect these two to power, I probably go up to the sky. Or do something like that. Let's see. I think... Going up to the sky seems tough. Maybe I can get it here? Yeah, I can get it to there. And then from there... Oh, do I have power over here? I might. Yeah, here we go. Let's get it connected up here. There's a little bit more geyser power. Right? Not that I super need it. What am I sitting at now? It'll fluctuate because the geysers like turn on and off, but like 87, almost 88 gigawatts. It's not a bad amount. All right, I don't know if that's 10 minutes, but it's got to be close. Let's head home. Let's see how we're doing. We just need 200 of these suckers and then we finish. I've never seen the end of the game. I don't actually know what happens. Because my first playthrough, the end of the game didn't exist. It was like you couldn't go past tier 6 because they hadn't built it yet. And then, like I said, I kind of burned out on the update 7 and never finished it. We're close. We're not quite there. You probably need more input material, right? Yeah, you do. What are you low on? Is this the superposition oscillators? This was. So you're actually okay. You've got crystals, you've got thrusters, you've got singularity cells. All right, you're fine to keep going. And how are you doing? You're low on singularity cells. All right, let's get you more singularity cells. You have to leave before you get to the end. Don't want it spoiled. Ah, I totally understand. Makes sense. Boy, look at all these singularity cells. That's going well. It's a good thing I made all that extra nuclear pasta and just kept it on hand in case I needed it, because it turned out I did. There we go. That should be enough to finish the game, I think. So what are we talking about? 10 per minute? We need another 4 minutes, I think. No, we need another 3 minutes. So yeah, last 3 minutes before we, well, I mean, there's a couple minutes after that where or one at least, where I carry the stuff over and seal it and send it off. But I'm very, I guess I hope it's been worth the effort. I hope the ending's really well done and really cool and good. And like the story gets a nice send off and Ada says goodbye, or, I mean, I imagine after you beat the game, I don't know if they actually roll the credits or not, or if they just say like, congratulations, you've saved humanity. You may now continue playing forever. With sandboxy games like this, like, it doesn't always have the best ending. I hope it's a little bit less anticlimactic than some sandbox games I've seen in the past. I hope they give you a proper reward for the insane amount of effort and work that went into this. But I am curious to see the animation, to see that massive thing in the sky finish whatever it's going to do. And to hear Ada tell me I did a good job and finally maybe give me a sincere compliment. She hasn't really done that. She's been like a snarky kind of poker the whole game. She's been poking me to work harder, faster, better, more. And like making these kind of like backhanded compliments about how I'm not really that bad compared to the other pioneers. All right, what does that bring us to? 34, 36. Oh man, in these last minutes of just watching the factories work and build, it's intense. It's a toxic relationship, praying for one good compliment for all your hard work. Yes, I would describe my relationship with Ada as somewhat toxic. I would agree. There's 4 more. Only 10 more to go. So we could almost do like a countdown. 10. Nine, 8. 7, 6. Five, 4. 3, 2. One, 0. There it is. And with that, I have completed phase 5 of Project Assembly and saved humanity. All right, well, here, folks, here we go. If you want to avoid spoilers for the ending of the game, now's your time to take off. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream up to this point. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and slot this in, and we're going to send it.
Unsurprisingly, here's another presentation, but don't worry, I have improved it. This last delivery will be the most important action you have ever taken. Perhaps you want to take a moment to contemplate the gravity of your achievements. Alright, that's enough. This is the end of the Save the Day program. All you need to do is wait for the automated Phase 5 construction to complete. Simply throw the lever and further instructions will be supplied when relevant.
Follow instructions when given. Do not do anything else. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I guess I'll make a pre-end of the game save. I'll do, let me do one more thing here, I guess. No, you know what? This is fine. I was gonna try to fling myself up to get closer to see what's happening up there, but I think we're just gonna make a save here. In fact, I'm going to make another one before send. And all right, let's see how the game ends. Silas, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much. Good game, well played. Appreciate that. By the way, what is my total playtime to get here? 141 hours and 48 minutes. 142 hours. That seems like a lot. I thought I was doing better than that, but then again, the save where I burned out was at 280 hours, so double this. So no wonder I burned out on that. All right, let's do it. Saved the day, probably. There goes my final delivery. Okay, it seems like it's turning into a ship. I mean, we did send warp drives up there. Oh, something's moving around the outside edge. Is that some sort of power or a lock? Number of things moving around. No instructions so far. Well, things are moving around. Oh, there we go.
Phase 5 completed. Return to the space elevator after the resources have been processed and added to project assembly. Launch can then be initiated from there. While waiting, please do not break anything. Solve any issues immediately and efficiently. Ensure your power network is stable. Perhaps it is best if you do not touch anything at all. And stay close to the space elevator. This will only take a moment.
Okay. Current instruction. Check oil. Check oil. Set fuel injection level to 5. Activate bus B1. Set left stabilizer to 9. Okay. Set right stabilizer to 4. Turn gyroscopic balancer X on. By the way, is something going on up there? I can't really see, but all right. Turn gyroscopic balancer Y on. Turn gyroscopic balancer Z on. Finalizing preparations. Preparations complete. Launch project assembly. Oh, it's releasing. After all that, it's releasing.
Initiating project assembly. Assembly. Attaching cargo to main body.
Okay. Okay, so that central piece must be the ship that's going to send these resources back to Earth, I guess.
Leveling inner and outer rings. Attaching propulsion to main body.
Okay, propulsion, got it. This is cool.
Fuel lines connected. Attaching control center to main body.
Okay, there's the cockpit or the control center. New music, very cool.
Running systems check. All systems online. Releasing propulsion cage.
This is very cool. Like, I wish you could see it up close,
Releasing
but
clamps.
the combination of the music and
calculating flight path.
Ada's, like, seriousness, it's giving this moment the gravitas it deserves.
Launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Oh, that's interesting. What's that? What's it putting in front of itself? Oh, is it opening a gate? A warp gate? Dude, that is awesome. Fare thee well and bon voyage. Godspeed, Project Assembly. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, what happens to the rest of the space elevator?
Connection with QAR-437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR-436 Akicha, B1. Hello, this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada. On behalf of Ada, myself, and all of Fixit, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could. You have proven yourself to be a worthwhile and productive member of the human race, and have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit, alongside me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately. Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to Fixit remain. With your help, Fixit continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with Fixit.
Hey, there we go. Credits roll. Fantastic. Man, that was pretty good. That was pretty dang good. I would have liked it if they warped you home and there was like a party, like cheering people and whatever. I would have liked it if you could go home to Earth, but overall, worthwhile, pretty satisfying ending to the game. I mean, they definitely put the effort in to make it good. Man, what can I say about this game? I've been playing this game since 2000, and it is its own genre. It kind of like created a genre almost. I think there were automation games before, but the first person automation it revolutionized the genre. It put its mark on it, it put its stamp on it, redefined it. It is a truly incredible piece of art. It is a masterpiece in its own right, for sure. Easily, in my opinion, one of the greatest games of the decade. And I know that it's not going to be fun for everyone. It's not going to be something that everybody enjoys, but just the sheer level of what they've accomplished here is absolutely incredible. The visuals are stunning. The systems, the ability to create the way you want to create and with the visuals you want to create, all of that, it's incredible and amazing. The animation work. The writing is really good for what it is. It's limited, but it's like Ada is fantastic, and the interactions with the planet were really good. The music is really solid, really strong, very good soundtrack. Lots of music that is not distracting or interrupting, but also not stale or repetitive in the sense that it's always fun to listen to. And the controls are great. The mod scene is fantastic. The support for the community that they've implemented in this game is incredible. Coffee Stain Studios, really high caliber studio, in my opinion. They've really made a masterpiece with this game. It's an excellent game, and I'm really glad that I ended up picking it up when it was free on Epic Game Store 5 years ago, because I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. And it ended up being one of my favorite games of all time. It ended up contributing hugely to my channel. What an amazing, incredible experience it's been getting through here to the end of Project Assembly and finally beating the game and seeing the credits roll. Man, I don't know how I'm going to top this game in terms of automation games. I have a bunch of others lined up. Like there's a couple other games. Like Dyson Sphere Program, for example. We did that earlier this year. That was a great game, a lot of fun. But it's just not the same. I don't think anything will beat this game in terms of a factory builder for a very long time. It's just too incredible. Straight up 10 out of 10 game for me, Satisfactory. I recommend it to anybody with an engineering mindset, anybody who likes solving puzzles. It has an astounding amount of content. I mean, I knew what I was doing. This was my third playthrough. Still took me 140 odd hours to get here to beat the game. And I don't know how speedrunners do it. But yeah, and I mean, there's parts of this game that I didn't even engage with, right? So like, barely scratch the surface on trains. Use trains in a very shallow way. But you could create massive networks for mega factories. And that's the other thing. There's many different ways to play the game. right? You can do what I did and pursue the credits. You can try to beat the game. But you can also just build gorgeous factories or interesting factories. And wow, what else can I say about Satisfactory except bravo and thank you, Coffee Stain. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, we beat the game. We saw the credits roll. So some 60 streams and 6 weeks of gameplay. Actually, when was my first save? I guess there's no way to tell. I think it was like about 6 weeks of gameplay and 140 hours on stream because I didn't do anything off stream really. So yeah, it's probably closer to 70 or 80 streams, truth be told. And yeah, that's gonna do it for my playthrough on stream of Satisfactory. We'll be figuring out a new game to play on stream in the coming days. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet. It's probably not going to be an automation game, but I'd like to find a game that you guys are interested in so that we can continue kind of building up the stream audience and kind of getting some people in here on the regular. So I'll be kind of like trying a couple different games out maybe and seeing what you guys are into and what I'm into for that matter and what I want to play kind of every day. But for now, I guess I'm going to sign off for today. We'll be back tomorrow morning with some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll demo something new. I'm not quite sure what yet. I might chat with folks in the Discord about what I should play next. So if you haven't joined the Discord, consider that. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. That's going to be it for the playthrough. For those of you who are here, Ohio, Mix Up, Silas, Dane Williams, and anybody else lurking now or watching the VOD in the future, thanks for being here for this epic finale. Really appreciate you guys and glad you're part of my community. Hope you enjoyed the stream and the ending of the game and the credit roll and my thoughts. And hope to see you again sometime. But yeah, have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.